Employment visas are issued to foreign national professionals under the General Employment Policy of the Hong Kong Immigration Department. If your applicant is successful in obtaining their employment visa, they may bring their dependents with them. This includes their spouse and any children under 18 years of age. To get this type of visa, there are several hurdles you need to overcome. Firstly, your applicant must be sufficiently well educated or experienced to be able to do the job on offer. This normally means at least a bachelor degree with a minimum of 2 years post-graduation working experience in a managerial or supervisory capacity. Sometimes though, the Hong Kong Immigration Department will accept good technical qualifications, proven professional abilities and extensive relevant working experience instead of a formal university education. In addition to a formal education, you will need to prove that the applicant for an employment visa possesses special skills, knowledge or experience which are of value to and not readily available in Hong Kong. Secondly, your applicant must be of good character and the compensation for the job must be broadly similar with market rates here. This means you can't hire a foreigner at a lower salary than you'd have to pay a local person to do that job. Thirdly, your company must be deemed a suitable and credible employment visa sponsor by the Hong Kong Immigration Department. In other words, your company must be well established and have a properly set up office and already be an employer of Hong Kong locals. Fourthly, many types of documents are needed for both the employer and employee in an employment visa application. But if your company has previously had an employment visa approved by the Hong Kong Immigration Department within the last 18 months, the documentation needed for the employer is significantly reduced. Fifthly, it usually takes between 4 and 6 weeks for an employment visa application to be finalised by the Immigration Department, and under no circumstances should the applicant begin their employment duties until the visa application has been approved. There are no exceptions to this rule. Visas for dependents will be issued at the same time as the employment visa, as long as the marriage is between heterosexual partners and the youngsters are the biological or adopted children of at least one of the parents. In non-traditional family situations, the Immigration Department may make an exception to this rule to maintain family reunion, but may issue prolonged visitor visas or student visas instead of dependent visas. Finally, a dependent visa holder is permitted to take up work, establish and join in a business or study with no further permissions required of the Immigration Department.